News!
Yeah, so here at Pop Culture Victim, we always like to know what's going on in the world, the huge world.
It's where we live.
And so to do that, I have gathered a few news stories for you.
Woo!
And we will do this weekly, so next time Seth will have some news stories.
Trust me, it's way better than CNN.
So the first one I've got is that Bloomberg economists are estimating that Americans should budget an extra $5,200 this year due to rising costs and inflation. Now average Americans are faced with the tough decision of whether to take that money from their caviar fund or to downsize their yacht.
You just don't know in times like these. I got a couple of fucking homes in Beverly Hills I may have to get rid of. How do they know we're all so rich?
The CDC has now said that people don't have to wear masks while at outside events such as sports games, concerts, or get-togethers. This announcement was made because no one was listening to their guidelines anyway.
Yeah, we'd rather die than listen to you.
A South Florida apartment building had to be evacuated a few weeks ago due to engineers deeming it unsafe. The evacuation was announced on April 1st, and it was not fully evacuated until the next day because everyone thought it was a joke.
Man, is it getting hot in here? These guys are really playing into this prank, dude. They're really fucking dedicated. My walls are hot.
The Foo Fighters recently won 3 Grammys at the last Grammy Awards. The Atlanta Braves are being projected to win the World Series this year. And a Sonic the Hedgehog movie is in the movie theaters. Tell me this isn't still the 90s.
This isn't still the 90s. No, I'm done.
A new study was released by Yale University that links unhealthy eating to heart problems. I wonder how many of my tax dollars went to a study that said if you eat like shit, your body doesn't like it.
I have bad news for you guys. You can't just cheeseburgers and hot wings. You're going to have to get it off the menu. Save it for Super Bowl Sunday.
A security guard at an art gallery has been fired after defacing a painting of 3 figures without features on their faces by drawing eyes on them with a pen.
You son of a bitch.
Making the $1 million painting almost worthless. When asked why he did this, the security guard said he got bored, proving that nothing exciting ever happens in art galleries, even if you have a gun.
Yeah. You have to face the facts on that. Huh? Face?
The progressive rock legends Genesis have called it quits. And all of the headlines are saying that Phil Collins looked frail at their farewell concerts. You would be frail too if you carried an entire band's career on your back for 4 decades.
And made a Tarzan soundtrack on top of it. Hey man, can I just say something about that? They missed an opportunity with that farewell tour.
To play Tarzan songs?
No! They're called Genesis. They could have called that tour
Revelation.
The end of the beginning.
That's better.
Yeah, right? Or Rapture. But anyway.
Will Smith has announced that he will be putting a hiatus on his career as he enters a rehabilitation clinic after he slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. I'm not sure what kind of rehab he is going to, but I don't think they offer the kind of help he needs. A divorce lawyer.
I triggered a guy online because I kept calling it fake. I kept calling it fake and it made him mad and he was like, oh, you people that think the government was behind this are stupid. I didn't even say the government had anything to do with it.
Yeah, like...
And he was just like, me. You fucking sheeple.
Noel Gallagher, most known for being the guitarist and songwriter of the alternative rock band Oasis, recently stated that he doesn't like Taylor Swift's music. Imagine that. A white man in his 50s not enjoying modern pop music. And the last one. Many Americans recently celebrated Easter this past Sunday, and all of their focus was on Jesus. But I would like to give a special shout out to Judas for being the one to actually make Easter happen.
Thank you, Judas.
And that is your weekly dose of news from Pop Culture Victim, where only the most important news stories are brought to you.
Try not to OD on that lethal dose of Americana.